Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It's Stock Picks by Tim, and I'm back at you with another Cleanspark video. Now first off, I'm going to feature this clip here with some new footage. If you want to see the full thing, I'll leave a link down below. But it seems like they compiled a few different videos and put it together. But we're going to show you that, and then I'm going to look at the chart, and I'm also going to look at Bitcoin, give you my thoughts, give you my short-term and my long-term expectations. Now if you don't mind, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Definitely helps me out there. Let's roll that clip.
So now we're outside. What you see behind me are the dry coolers. Those function like a big radiator on your car. The big pipes that you see here are the supply and return lines. They take water that goes through a heat exchanger beneath each of those tanks that you saw inside, and the water goes through that heat exchanger and cools the oil to increase the efficiency of the miners. The warm water then comes out, circulates through these tanks, and returns inside. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Matt. So this is the first environment that I wanted to share here at Gonby Road in College Park, Georgia. What you see behind me is one of our 48 mobile data centers, and you'll notice the background sound. That's 3 big fans that cool all of the miners inside. I'll explain what that means later. But basically what we have here is 162 S19J Pro miners that are operating, and this particular load service is from the city of College Park, so it's greater than 90% nuclear. I'll explain more in the next one, but I hope you like it. Hey everybody. So this is a different part of our data center here in College Park. These particular mining units, these are mobile mining units, they utilize evaporative cooling. So on the opposite side wall, there's a material that's always soaked with water, and it uses the evaporation to decrease the temperature to increase the efficiency of the miners. What you'll notice if you listen is that it's a much higher pitched sound. What that comes from is on the other units, the container moves the air. On these units, each of those ASICs are actually in charge of moving all that air across the chipset. Hence the difference in noise and a little bit less efficient. Hey everyone. So here we are again at College Park, Georgia. And what you see behind me is a purpose-built structure for Bitcoin mining. The east and west walls are evaporative cooling material. And you can see we recapture any of the water and recirculate it. So it's pretty efficient that way. It's got large fans on the north and south that suck that air, the air through the evaporative cooling elements to create a much lower temperature inside the building. About 1,000 miners inside here, also operating on nuclear power.
Hey, I know Matt's been walking you around and seeing all of our other environments. Here we are, we're inside the data center. This is where we also have traditional data center clients currently. What you have behind me is a portion of our 500 miners that we house inside. We don't have a lot of miners inside because this is our least efficient environment. Now, we're going to evaluate a lot of alternatives like we have in Norcross to make this more efficient in the future and actually utilize more of this space.
Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that clip. Now, what do you think about their immersion cooling? It does seem like they're making a lot of progress there. And this is going to definitely increase their efficiency rate, which means more hash rate for less expense. So while this stock is continuing to stagnate, if not downtrending over the mid to long term, the company is just chugging away, continuing to make progress. But let me know what you guys think about Cleanspark in the comments below, and let's go check out the chart. Now looking at Cleanspark, we're in somewhat of a critical area. We are in this upward trend, possible that we break it and test some lower levels. However, looking mid to long term, I think this is a deal of a century. And like I've said before, getting into Cleanspark is almost like playing Bitcoin with leverage. If Bitcoin does get bullish and start running, I think Cleanspark will heavily outperform Bitcoin. And right now, honestly, I think if Bitcoin falls quite a bit, Cleanspark's already somewhat priced in for a lot of Bitcoin potentially dropping. And what I mean by that is that, Bitcoin's got a lot of pessimism right now, and Cleanspark is no different. And I'm actually going to show you guys a couple of stats of why I believe this is so undervalued, but I'm also going to give you some negatives. And this is why I think the price is where it's at. I think it doesn't deserve this price, but I do understand why. Now, short-term reasons I can see that people are bearish is because if Bitcoin's price does stay where it's at, if not decline a little bit, it's very unlikely that we're going to beat this 41.2 million in revenue. or 41.6 million. So we are very likely to have a quarter of a decrease in revenue, which wouldn't be a good sign. But we all know this is because of the huge drop in price in Bitcoin, and we all know that Bitcoin is highly volatile. So we've got to roll with the punches on this one. Now, one big main thing, and the reason why I am still so bullish on this, and continue to be bullish, is I am very certain that year over year, we will still have a huge increase in revenue, even for quarters to come, even if Bitcoin does stay in some lower levels. So I do believe that as our earnings comes out, we will see some, decreases in revenue in terms of quarter over quarter, but year over year, we are still on the right trajectory of growth. And remember, guys, what's this going to do when Bitcoin comes closer to that halving? We start getting bullish on Bitcoin. You better believe this is going to easily 4x, 5x, if not more. I'm putting money on it. And I'd argue that you're not just betting on Bitcoin's growth with this one, you're actually also getting into a great value play. I mean, we've got a price to sales of 1.75. It hasn't traded anywhere near that at all. We've got a current price to book of 0.58 and a forward PE under 14. And this is a growth company, guys. What the hell's going on? Come on. I'm extremely confident in Cleanspark for the long term, but I'm also confident in Bitcoin, and I understand the effect that every halving plays into it. Now, that being said, it's definitely possible that Bitcoin continues lower, definitely possible that we test the low 20s, and Cleanspark short term will suffer because of it. I'm not arguing that. I don't disagree with that at all. But on the long term, I know that the trajectory is going to be up and to the right, and now is a great time to continue to accumulate Cleanspark, to continue to accumulate Bitcoin for that matter. But that's it for today, guys. Figured I'd ramble on a bit. Hope you enjoyed that clip as well. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.